Goa Carbon numbers are out. Let me head across to my colleague Nikki Mitchandani for an earnings call with the management. Nikki.
Thank you for that. Well, hello and welcome, Mr. Srinivas, to Bloomberg Quint. Seem to be a good set of numbers on year-on-year basis. Sequentially, however, we are looking at a downtick in your revenues and your EBITDA. I'd like to understand the reason for the same.
If you look at the, as you rightly observed, on a year-on-year basis, we are positive. We've clocked in 124 crores. But if you look at March and if you look at June, we have a downtrend for two reasons. One is we could not complete a few rakes due to rake availability. We have enough backlog of tonnage to be supplied to our major customers. As well as we had to take a planned shutdown to our biggest plant, that is the Paradip plant, because we could just manage about 65% capacity utilization Paradip plant because of the shutdown in the plant. Otherwise, in terms of top line, we would have been able to manage a top line almost to the extent of the last quarter.
Sure, Mr. Srinivas. Apart from the normal maintenance work, we also saw some kind of disruptions in your Paradip unit on account of labor issue. Has the plant resumed normalcy in its operations right now?
Yes, it is very much. It resumed normalcy within 48 hours. There was an issue with the contract labor force, but it was tackled immediately, and now the plant is running normal.
All right. Also, I'd like to understand a little bit about your raw material costs. See that on the upward side, some kind of input pressures coming in. Also, if you could give us some sense on green coke prices, which are the raw material to your product.
Sure. You've made a right observation. There has been some pressure building up on our raw material price, that is green price coke. And particularly in China, which is our main source, the prices have been going up. For two reasons. One is some additional capacity of calcined pet coke has opened up in China, which means more demand for green coke from their side. And the other, which is even more concerning, is this whole US-China trade war. There have been duties slashed on imported US coke, which was about to the tune of 7 to 8 million tons, which was imported into China. Now that looks a little difficult. And if that does not come, then there will be further pressure on the raw material pricing of green coke. So these are the two factors, and that's how we see our raw material prices inching up. There has been almost a $10 to $12 increase in pricing of raw material, that is the RPC, that is the green coke.
All right, Mr. Srinivas, thank you so much for your time. It was indeed a pleasure talking to you as always.